Haida Gaagwiis Gaga. As president of the Haida Nation, I wanted to take some time to share with the citizens of the Haida Nation and people of Haida Gwaii about the importance of continuing to follow the measures of the state of emergency for Haida Gwaii. Before I do that, I want to take a chance to also just share a little bit of my personal experience. For the last 20 days, I have been in self-isolation, and it really is important that we continue to stay home. We can save lives by practicing social distancing, by not gathering outside of your household, and by not traveling. And myself, I returned from Vancouver on March 13th, and I could relate to those of you who have come home recently how important it is to self-isolate when returning back to Haida Gwaii from anywhere. It is a learning journey we're all on, and it took me, a couple days to really understand the importance of staying diligent and disciplined in self-isolating. Initially, I did go to a gathering and maintain my social distancing, and did visit a public place and maintain social distancing, but didn't recognize how important it was to really self-isolate and stay home. And it really became quite apparent to me how serious this was when, after being home for a couple days, I live with my nanai, my grandmother, and she went to the hospital with symptoms, some chills and a slight fever. Hours we were waiting for her to come out. It was very scary to imagine that I had somehow potentially had passed something on to her and that she would not be well. Since then, I have been symptom-free for well over 14 days now, as well as my nanai, and we're all in the clear, but we're continuing to self-isolate and stay home and be safe, so to minimize any risk to her. And so that's what the state of emergency is really all about protecting our elders, our most vulnerable, and really encouraging everybody to stay home and save lives. Only essential service workers should be moving about the community as they continue to provide the essential services that keep our communities going and allow us to stay home. Please stay in and only have contact with those members of your household. And if you do have any symptoms, you must stay home for 14 days and quarantine and isolate yourself from other members of your household. We all need to continue practicing physical distance or social distancing and hygiene measures, washing our hands, staying over 6 feet apart, not touching our face, nose, or mouth, and coughing and sneezing into your arm or a tissue. We all need to continue to avoid any public places or any places where you see other people. And if you are out with your household, do your best to stay as far away as possible. I urge all Haida Gwaii residents to please stay home and not travel off Haida Gwaii unless it's absolutely essential. There are enough supplies here. The supply chain will remain in effect, and we don't need to travel off for supplies or any other reason that's not essential besides medical emergencies and family emergencies. So please stay home. Also, non-residents, leisure travelers, tourists at this time are not permitted and not welcome to come to Haida Gwaii. It's not that we are not welcoming people, but at this time we have limited resources and ability to respond to COVID-19. And we're a very tight-knit community, and we really need your support and your help to help keep us all safe. So at this time, we're asking visitors to not come to Haida Gwaii. So everyone on Haida Gwaii, please spread the word. Please continue to help and support one another to stay home and save lives. Hawa.